Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we'll be looking into another community map, Nyxia. And for this community map, I think it is very good for new players to first try out this community map on expert difficulty, because personally I feel that the map isn't very difficult. And yeah, there are just some small little challenges that would be quite fun for a new player to try to tackle it or destroy some enemy bases. For this map, I've used a generic PvE deck, which means not too difficult to lose on this community map. And yes, if you are new to my community map series, I rate Skylords Reborn community map based on 3 criteria. The first criteria is playability. For the second criteria is the map and story design. And of course, lastly is challenge. So I'll rate this community map Nyxia for playability a 8 out of 10, because I felt that because the map wasn't as difficult, you're able to experiment different cards and different ways for you to finish this map. So I thought it was very fun to create multiple decks if you are free to play this map, and also gain some rewards after completing expert map. For the map and story design, I would rate it as a 7 out of 10. This is because I quite like the map design, a little bit of very naturey feels, but I thought if there could be more like Twilight personality inside the map. And also why it was slightly lower is that I think this is quite a simple map. The story is very straightforward to kill the final boss at the end, because it tried to finish off the infestation, I think the Nyxia, but in the end the infestation got the better of her and she got transformed, and we have to kill off the final boss. And lastly, for challenge, I'll rate it as a 1 out of 5. It's very easy map to complete. There's even these friendly units that you could come and defend over here if you would like to, but it isn't necessary because you have quite a number of units to defend your base, and even a tier 3 Phantom Lord. Alright, without further ado, let's take a look at this community map run. And I felt that the beginning was quite unique, where there are several friendly units that will help you to capture the objective in the middle over here. And these friendly units will always spawn whenever they die, so you don't have to worry about them being completely gone forever once they are dead. This also gave me sort of a Dota vibes, where units are always spawned, like little minions spawn to defeat the ancient. So a little bit of Dota vibes over here. I kind of like it because I don't think I played a map where you have a constant unit spawning from the portal over at the top left. Yeah, so for the first part is mainly to just aid the forest people, which is the friendly blue colored units, to capture the base at the middle or clear off the infestation. It's a very easy run to get your second monument, which is right under this Twilight Head caster. Alright, so once you obtain tier 2, you have to clear out the remaining infestation, which is all around the map, but of course you want to get your tier 4 first, so your tier 3 will be at the top right. It's a very easy base to clear, and once you clear the top right, you can clear the top left to get a power well. So the top camp isn't much of an issue. I think we can kind of like speed run through it, but I sent my units too early in advance. Yeah, if you want to destroy the base at the top right, you still need a substantial amount of units due to the Twilight hack, which can knock back your small units, and also of course the Twilight Dancer, which can also knock back your small units. So once all my wind weavers are kind of like almost dead, I went back to my base to recollect and summon more stronger units, which is the Mountaineer, and destroy the Twilight Manifestation base first to prevent the spawning of more units. So that's the first priority you should do at every camp, is to destroy the spawning bases. And that should allow you to clear off the base quickly and get your third monument. Right, once done, summon a few more units and you can clear off the camp at the top left to get more power wells. Yep, you have tier 3, I have more, and Stampede destroys the spawning building immediately. Alright, get the power well, and next up is the bottom infestation bases, the bottom right. Since you have tier 3, it should be fairly easy to destroy the bases until you reach your 4th monument. It's a little bit tricky due to several reasons. So up to here, it will be very simple to get your power well. And why I think the 4th monument is slightly more difficult is because there's the wheel zapper, which paralyzes your unit, and also the Twilight Hawk, which deals an insane amount of damage if you use extra large units. And not forgetting that if you use a lot of melee units, or you just want to tackle the Twilight units right at their base, there's the Twilight Flash Bender, which heals Twilight units. It's like a healing well essentially. Very difficult to kill off the Twilight units. So obviously the first priority is to take down the spawning base, but my Mo got stopped because Twilight Hawk is an XL unit, and I think Stampede doesn't go right through extra large units, if I'm not wrong, or it could be the wheel zapper that paralyzed my Mo on the spot.
A power well is under attack.
Yeah, now I have a lot of these Silverwind Lancers to draw the wheel zapper's attention so that it paralyzes them instead of my Mo. Alright, and once done, you get your 4th orb. I would think the rest of the bases aren't an issue anymore. So yes, it's very simple, and I think it's a very good community map on expert solo to farm gold. If you find the most efficient method, I think this map can be done in 10 minutes or quicker than 10 minutes and can get 5,000 gold each run. And the good thing about this is that you don't have to care about a lot of these units. Find the quickest way to mass clear these Twilight units and just aim for the final boss. Don't bother about the Twilight Abominations, because once attacking Nyxia, they won't automatically attack your units attacking the final boss. So this is a very simple map to complete, and I hope you enjoyed this really short video, and do look forward to more community maps that I will be making, and also some campaign PvE runs that I thought it would be good based on a budget deck or even a fun deck as well. And I'll see you guys again real soon.